Hello, hello. Yes, it's me speaking. Long time without doing any video here. And the airplane is crossing as I live nearby City Airport. So yes, I am in my back garden. Have going around and observing and taking care of my plants and doing an investigation every morning. That's what I do in every plant I have, because I am doing some experiments. As you know, I like to do experiments on plants. I am like a life carrier. During the day, especially in the mornings, I walk on my back and front garden and observing what's going on with my plants. Like this one, can you see? It's not very happy, and I don't know why, because everything is okay for her here. She has light and warm and but even then she's not progressing. Something that is not quite okay with her. This one goes by stages, and then she's creating new leaves here, but the old ones I have been cut some of them that are dead already. This one is doing very well, thank you. It's beautiful, isn't it? And this one I brought from Brazil, but I don't think it is okay. I think she died, but I'm still hoping that because in the end here is a little green. In the end here is a little green, so I don't know. It calls the bird of Aram, or Moses, can be Moses or can be his brother Aram. And in Brazil they call the bird of them because they grow and goes to the floor. This one is another experimenting this one that I brought from Brazil. It's called Losna. It's a medical herb. And when you are not feeling well in your stomach, this is fantastic. And this is beautiful. This is just and this one is what's the name? Oh, I forgot the name. Yeah, but it was very nice, very beautiful. All the leaves, very long leaves going down, but then suddenly it started to die. And I move it, I improved the compost on it and put more compost and vitamins, and I cut the old leaves. So probably she's gonna recover it, because it's coming up, some of them, some new leaves. So I hope it survives. What's the name of this? I forgot. The Indians like it very much, and the Arabic people use to do the rice and putting the meat and fish, and and I'm doing a lot of experiments here. Something that I brought from Brazil. This one is a mango. It's still growing, but I don't know if it's gonna survive. I don't know if you saw it properly. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera so you can see it properly. Okay, here, that's a mango. So it grows, it is growing, so I hope it survived the environment, because it's completely a strange environment. It's foreign. She's foreigner. This is beautiful. This is my it's called amora in Spanish, and in Portuguese it's called amora. Can you see? Yeah, it's very nice. And it's the first time she's giving me fruits. She never did. I have this tree for about five to 6 years now, and just the first time she's giving me fruits. I bought it from Thailand. And another experiment that I'm doing, let me see, all of these are experimenting. This one is very interesting plant, and it's very, very nice one. Look, the flowers. This is good when you are not feeling very well or depressed. So you take one of these leaves and place underneath your ear. You can put just one underneath your ear, behind your ears, behind the ears, and it helps you and give you relief of your stress and etc. It's very good when you are stressed, that one. And this one is good for, it's another experimenting that this is from Brazil also. Look, the leaves, how beautiful they are. It's good for the worms. It's good to have them, you know, give to the kids. You do a tea and give to the kids. It's very good to maintain the flora, the intestinal flora. Okay. Yes, I do. And this is beans. You see, this is beans here. Yes, it's a lot of another one there for the stress and what. Yeah, look, it's all plants. This one is avocado. I'm trying again. I have been trying many times. So far I haven't been not successful at all, because they grow like this. They come about 1 meter and then die. But I'm still trying. I'm still trying. And here there are amazing ones, all experimenting. You know, this is cashew. You know, cashew, and that is I'm trying also. I brought them from Brazil. This is something called jabuticaba. Here they call it, what's the name they call it? Brazilian grapes. They call it Brazilian grapes. It's a beautiful tree, and the fruits, there's a glue on the trunk. And this is guava. I'm trying. So and here also there is other ones, oranges and tomato, roman, or roman is grape. No, what's the name? I forgot. Holy basil. So yes, all experimenting that I'm doing. So what Miriam likes to do. Yeah, it's like a life carriers. I like to see and experimenting and you know, trying to see how they behave. And oh, sorry, it's allergy. I have allergy of everything. I have been suffering a lot, and because I don't stop. Even with all this allergy, I can't. I said, okay, my body, you have to survive, and you have to find ways of, you know, of adapt yourself to the environment that you are living in. So yes, sometimes I plant things and I forgot to put the name, so I don't know what what seed I have planted in there. But look, I'm gonna turn again the camera to show you something here. Okay, my beautiful, this is orange, but it's a very special orange. And then I bought it some years ago, and they have been suffering a lot to adapt to this environment. I have this one for about let me turn this one here. I have this orange for about 6 to 7 years, and it has been suffering a lot, as you can see, to adapt itself to this environment here. But she's doing well right now. Can you see? There are a lot of new leaves, but I have to be paying a lot of attention to it because they have been suffering invasion of other creatures that they are not very welcome. And I have to be paying attention to everything about her, to, you know, to try. So there is a lot of new leaves coming up, so I have to pay attention to it a lot. And probably I have to spray it because I don't want to lose these new leaves. These are not experimenting that I'm doing. A fig tree on a vase, and let's see if it's gonna go. And you know why this is for? Because I have some gas here sometime, the animal gas, the squirrels. The squirrels, they come and dig and you know, and clean and kill my plants. So I have to protect them. For example, this one. To be honest with you, I don't know what tree is that. I know it's a fruit tree, but I can't remember, I can't put my hands on it. What did I plant in there? So I have to wait for it to grow and give me some fruit so I can discover what it is. This is a lot of a sweet apple. You know, the lady sweet apple. So yes, I'm experimenting also. This one is not very happy. Can you see? Not very happy. I don't know why, but this one is doing well. Yeah, I should take some of them from here, but now I'm afraid to touch it, and then, you know, I need to do it, but I have to be very careful in the way I do. Probably I do it today. This one is doing well, but look, the leaves here, there. But anyway, she's surviving. And this one is sweet also. And this one is corn. You see what I have to do for the skills don't come and dig my plants. So this is corn. I'm trying to see if corn can grow like this in a vase. So yes, and those I think those pumpkin. I don't know. I'm not sure because I didn't put the name in it also. And another thing that I don't know, I plant it, but I don't know what it is this one. So I have to wait for it to go again. And this one is to cover it during the night, so they don't come. They can't come and dig my plants. So yeah, and of course, look how beautiful it is. This one, yeah, this is an olive tree, and they are full of flowers. She had been flowering for about 3 years now, but the fruit doesn't stay. But let's see this year, she flowered a lot. But she's very happy here, look. She's very happy there. So yeah, I have my pears here. They have a lot of little pears, but some of them is dropping a lot. I don't know what's going on. And my apple tree, so far there is just one little apple. Oops, just one little apple here survived. I'm not able to see any more, so I don't know. Probably I have just one this year. So for next year, I'm doing some modifications on my back garden, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it more or less by this level, and allow it to grow again and see if it is recovered and giving more fruits next year. Because you see, look, they flower a lot, but they don't stay. They don't. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut this, because I have been fighting against disease on this apple tree. And then look, this one's, you know, I have been fighting it a lot and put medicine on it, but it's very frustrating because I do treat it and these stupid things come again and again and again. So I don't know. But the leaves are very healthy. They are very healthy leaves, but they, you know, it's something that's not very right there. And this one's also, this is supposed to be a passion fruit, but they never give me any even flower. I have this for about 6-7 years and they didn't give me any flower. So I'm gonna cut this year when I do the modifications of the garden, because I'm gonna do a modification here. So next spring I'm planning to do some modifications here. So it's gonna be better, it's gonna be, you know, beautiful, and you're gonna see when it's ready, when I'm gonna show you, you know, when everything is ready. But why I'm showing you all this, look how beautiful these flowers is. I love them. I have passion for this flower. They are so beautiful. Okay, let me turn the camera again. Why Miriam is showing all this? Because I want to give a message today, okay? A message of hope and some knowledge also. I have been studying a lot lately. Studying about the evolution of the universe, not just our planet, but the formation of our solar system, and you know, our arms, the Orion arm, how it formed, and then you know, how it's anthropology actually, because it's included everything, included when you were not just how life and everything came to the planet, etc. So it's a very interesting study, and observing the evolution of everything is very interesting. And the knowledge of we been coming and going, you know, in evolution. Like you go a step further and then come back and do some regression, and then, you know, another move up and then another regression, and have been our history in this planet. You go and then you come back again, and then you go again and you come back again. You do understand? It's like you have some evolution, and then the retrocess is amazing and big. Sometimes we retrocede about 10,000 years. It's a long time. So you progress and then you regress. You progress and then you regress. But the life carriers, the ones that cares for this planet and keep an eye on us all the time, those ones are the ones that teach us how to behave exactly the same. What I'm doing here is exactly that. I am being like the life carriers of this planet. I have been experimenting, because this is an experimenting planet. You are part of some experimentations or some experiences. So they are trying something new. And I am also, I decided, okay, as I am part of this process of learning how to improve the existence on planets, I'm gonna do my part on it. You know, instead of being upset of being part of an experimentation, I decided to enjoy and embrace the experimentation. So yes, that's what I'm doing. I took some plants from the tropical countries and bring here, and I'm trying to make them grow and make them, you know, resistant to different environments. That's what we have been throwing. You have been throwing to this type of things. Remember, our ancestors, they went through so much, so much. They went through not just the hostile of the you know, the environment were very, very hostile to them. They have to survive, and the amazing thing is, we grow, we as humans from our ancestors, they grow and survive on the most rushed environment. Our civilization starts just a little before the big ice age. Actually, I don't know if you know, but the Earth has been through about 5 ice ages, not just one. We have registered just the last one. That it was about, God knows, 15,000 years ago. And the Earth has been flooded many times. You can't count how many times our planet has been flooded. Not the whole planet at once, but for example, Europe was flooded for more than 100,000 years. We have been under the water. The Mediterranean has been under the water, and there were not division between the Mediterranean and India. It was covered by water. So, you know, the Mediterranean Sea once was one of the biggest ones. They were covering part of Europe and going through India. So our history comes long time ago. We are part of experimentation, and the life carriers had to face all this environment, all these challenges, in order to make the life in Earth survived. So what I'm doing here is just this. I'm trying to make things survive despite everything that has happened. Despite this weather that is not helping at all. Because one day is hot and another day is not. One day is 17, another day is 12. So the plants has to adapt to this, you know, this type of changes of temperature. So the same way we went through all this evolution process and you survived, our plants also is been going to the same thing, because plants are older than us in the planet. Yeah, plants were the first creatures to be planted in the planet, and then came the fishes, and you know, then frogs and insects, and then you go, and then mammals, and then us. So yeah, so let's experiment. Let's be part of this big experimentation. And let's evolve together, instead of you know, being upset with the reality, what you are facing here and suffering here. Let's embrace the process and grow on the process. Yeah, we are great. You have been warriors and survivors, and that's what you are. You are surviving. And we as civilization, you have to prove to our creators, our babysitters, that you are worth the trouble. Yeah, that you are worth the trouble, because they went through a lot of trouble. They are immortals. They're spiritual beings, you know. But they decided to take this adventure and invest on us, invest on the planet, invest on the plants, invest on the civilization, to create mind people. You know, people of will. We are people of will, and let's willing to participate in this process of experimentation, and say to them, yeah, we are worthy all the trouble. And I think we are. We are. And I am one example of this. I am one example of this. Can you see all this? Yeah. I made it. It was hard. I cried every step of the way. But I survived. And I made it. And I'm gonna still make it. Because it's not finished. My job is not finished yet. It's not finished yet. I still have one daughter that lives with me, and she has to grow enough to be able to face the reality of this life. And she's already 35 and she's not yet ready. So my job didn't finish yet. I'm still going this path. And the day this daughter is ready to face her reality and her life alone, then yes, I know then that I finish my journey. And then that is my grandchildren's and my grandchildren that's coming very soon. Yeah, I'm a survivor and I'm a winner, and you can be a winner also by the grace of God. You know, Amazing Grace. That is my song, my music. I can be 10,000 years, but one day I'm gonna shine like the sun. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm talking to my angels and my mentors and my guides. Say, yeah, we together, we are gonna make it. We are gonna make it, because I'm not responsible just for myself. I'm responsible also for my guides, for my mentors, for my archangels, for my seraphims, for my adjusted thoughts. You know, I am responsible also, because I'm not in that journey by myself. I have companions, and I respect them not just for my kids here, but for them also, for my spiritual family. You know, I'm doing it, and I'm gonna continue with this journey, winning, because that's what I come for. I come for it. I come to this planet and I survived from very young age. I survived from very young age to be a winner and to make it for my kids, for my mentors, for my spiritual family, and for you, because we are part of my family also. So let's do it together. Let's do it together. Let's be worthy the trouble of our mentors and angels and creators and Michael and you know, and Gabriel and Ariel and Melchizedek and everyone. And Jesus, yeah. Let's make his sacrifice worthy. Okay? God bless and keep you safe and me also. And let's experiment, people. Don't be lazy. Let's experiment. Bye-bye.